The midnight deadline for the submission of signatures of support in the run for HTZ president did not see any new candidate coming in, so that Andrej Plenković, who submitted 35,000 signatures of support on Wednesday, remains the only contender for the position. The July 17th HTZ elections remains a formality, after which Plenković will become the leader of the Croatian Democratic Union Party. The main body of the Croatian Peasants' Party will be in session this evening in a bid to decide who they are to join for the upcoming early parliamentary elections. The two main rivals, the Social Democrats or the Croatian Democratic Union. Speaking to Croatian television last night, the HSS MEP Marijana Petir said that she believed that the HSS, being a Christian Democratic Party, should talk to the HTZ about cooperation. However, lately there's been talk of the new party leader Krešimir Beljak being prone to working with the SDP rather than the HTZ. The Croatian government has taken out a 6 billion kuna loan on the domestic market in the form of bonds with a 2.75% interest rate and 2.85% yield, which is the lowest interest rate since the country started issuing bonds back in 2001, and all bonds were sold in less than 3 hours. The information was published last night on the Finance Ministry's webpage. Croatia was forced to look to domestic lenders for financing after a failed attempt at a Eurobond issue in early June. More information is leaking regarding the scandal involving bribes in the Croatian MiGs overhaul in Ukraine. The case is being investigated by the USKOK Anti-Corruption Bureau and involves Major Josip Čović, who was in charge of selecting the right company for the job, sending text messages to two companies, one in Romania and the other in Ukraine, asking for money in exchange for the job. There are suggestions that the text message in question might not be genuine. The renowned Croatian author, whose works have been translated into most European languages, Miroslav Krleža, who died in 1981, was born on July 7th at 7 in the morning in 1893, and a festival bearing his name has gathered some 120 artists performing his works in Zagreb, the city where he was born. The last day of the festival saw participants share coffee and sweets, exactly the ones Krleža liked best. In just 5 days, more precisely on July 12, the University Games kick off in Rijeka and Zagreb. The first students are to arrive on July 9th and will be welcomed by the Games mascot hamster by the name of HRT. Some 5,000 students from 45 world countries will be competing in 21 sports. And in sports, in basketball, the Croatian team is attempting to secure a spot in the upcoming Rio Olympics by playing in a final qualifying tournament in Turin. Last night they beat Tunisia, while tomorrow they play Greece for a place in the finals. And Croatia's best female athlete, Sandra Perković, is into the discus finals at the European Championships in Amsterdam. A win for her on Friday would make her the European champion for the 4th time in a row. Turning to the weather, clear or just some light cloud expected this afternoon, with cloud dissipating in the north. Winds light inland, moderate westerly, southwesterly along the coast, strong northwesterly towards the open in the south. Seas light to moderate, measuring between 24 and 27 degrees, visibility excellent. Top temperatures between 24 and 27 degrees, between 28 and 32 in the Istrian and Dalmatian hinterland and along the coast. It will become warmer and mostly hot in the coming days, even at some sections at high elevations. However, despite the rising temperatures, it will remain unsettled. Local cloud buildup possible throughout the country, particularly at high elevations and in the Istrian hinterland, while on Sunday this instability will spread to Dalmatia. Apart from it being hot and sunny during the day, the Adriatic will experience warm nights, particularly during the weekend and at the start of next week.